Yeah, you
Sorry to
tell me.
bum you out like that, but somebody needed to tell him. I've transmitted the code to Roland's armory to your Echo device. If anyone deserves what's in there, it ought to be the badass who's gonna avenge him.
Neat.
What's in there?
Several pistols and stuff.
Let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see. I don't like them.
I don't like them either.
I don't like them.
To turn into Mordecai. Okay. Oh, there you are, Mordecai. Hello, can I talk to you? No? Is that quest bugged?
What was that one called?
Error of bad news, I think it was called. Yeah.
Interesting.
Can't talk to Mordecai, and I can't select it as a quest, so I think it's bugged.
Oh, come follow me, Jason.
Okay.
I found the thing that we need to do.
What's
Like immediately.
the thing?
You'll find out.
Okay.
Unless you're dumb.
Oh shit, yeah.
Vault Hunter? Little help? Look, it's a long story.
No, it's a short story. I write short stories. We were supposed to divide the take 4 ways, but somebody up and nicked it before we could split it up.
Oh, those idiots still screaming at each other? Marshall Freeman here. If you want to do me a solid and shut those morons up so I can get back to my nap, know that only one of them will tell you the truth. The other 3 are liars. If you could figure out which one of them robbed the other and pop it in the head for me, that'd be awesome.
Look, between you and me, O'Cantler's the thief. When we were making out, he was all, yeah, baby, I'm gonna steal all that money. And I was like, no, don't do that. And he's like, oh, yeah, baby, I'm gonna. And I was like, that's so wrong.
Look, given what we know about human consciousness, I can be certain of only one thing. I didn't steal the money. I know my own mind, and I know my mind didn't steal it. If I knew everyone else's minds, I might be able to help you a bit more, but sadly I can only speak for myself, and I'm doing that now. Speaking, to say that I didn't steal the money.
Sam's full of crap.
Sam stole the cash, without question, after she and O'Cantler were done celebrating our successful heist. I saw her stuff the loot down her pants.
So what do you think? I was thinking that too.
Now, are they just gonna stand here forever?
I guess.
I just thought O'Cantler would tell the truth. And he's like, Sam's full of crap.
Yeah.
Sounded the most truthful to me.
Yeah. I would agree to that. So what next? Just gonna stare at Moxie's tits now.
No.
Are you sure about that, Ty?
No. Scares me. Fuck you. It's dangerous to go on a jerk. Yes, indeed it is. It is dangerous to go on jerkwad. Hey, Marshall Friedman, you're not taking a nap.
Fit of
Okay.
extreme paranoia, I hid my notes on the opening of the vault and promptly forgot their locations. While I grind my teeth to dust in frustration, you will retrieve these journals for me.
Okay.
I selected the wrong one.
Okay.
Don't you question me, motherfucker.
Okay.
So, divide and conquer, yeah?
Sure.
That's this. No, you're spinning around.
I am.
Are you spinning around?
No. Because I'm getting my own vehicle, or...
Well, I mean, I did say divide and conquer.
I am going to die. Roland forcibly relocated me to Sanctuary for what he claimed was my safety, but the slackjaws who populate this city make my flesh scream. A young woman said hello to me today. I stared back at her, my mind screeching as I looked for a way to escape this unwanted interaction. As my face grew red with nauseous stress, a blood vessel popped in my nose and a jet of crimson shot out of my nostrils, splattering us both with blood. She screamed and ran away. As pleased as I was at the time, I fear causing fountains of blood to shoot from my face will not be a viable long-term strategy for avoiding conversation.
Well, why not?
There you go. Now it's working.
The same questions occurred to me today as I was pinning a disemboweled skag to my front door to dissuade others from approaching it. What does Jack want with the vault key? Was the key simply charging the entire time I possessed it before Jack crowbarred it from my bloody hands? Was it waiting to unleash its alien powers on Pandora? To make Iridium appear from the very ground? Was it preparing itself to unlock even more alien ruins? I will delve deeper into this question after I soundproof the walls of my home, that I may be spared the incessant laughter and joviality of Sanctuary's citizens. I have uncovered legends of an ancient alien warrior. The legends tell of a magical key that can bring it back to life. If my hypotheses are correct, which they always are, the legends may be speaking of the vault key. Also, a young man told me I was pretty on my way back from the grocer's. My reaction was surprisingly tame. I only spent the next 3 hours dry heaving into a bucket.
Only. Only. All according to plan. You know, the planet doesn't exist. Also, all of these things are what the shield does. It just keeps throwing out explodies. And if you pick them up, they stop.
Interesting. I like it.
What do you mean I can't pick it up because I'm full? Oh, maybe they
I
just...
had a conversation with another human being. Granted, it was only a conversation in as much as my grunts of social terror could be taken as human speech, but Roland did not seem to mind. He asked me why Jack hasn't revived the warrior yet, if he has the key. I conveyed that the key needed to be charged by iridium, hence Jack's mining operations. He nodded and silently wiped the streams of my saliva from his face. I returned home, confused not only at his lack of disgust toward my behavior, but my lack of disgust toward him. For the first time, I felt as if I could actually live in Sanctuary. For the first time, I feel as if I might be okay.
Goodbye.
Bye! Ah, did you try and bring a vehicle here as well?
Yep.
How ironic, as I'm now taking a back seat in your vehicle. And again, back seat. You know what? Fuck it.
Okay, see you. My gun's still here.
You listened to my notes, I assume. I would be upset were it not for the equally privacy-indifferent background check I ran on you before hiring you for this job. I hid the copious material I compiled after opening the vault those 5 long years ago. In a fit of spastic paranoia, I did not write down the locations to the information. Find it for me, and be handsomely... Oh, were you expecting me to say handsomely rewarded?
Yes.
Why is this mission called Torture Chairs?
Good question. I have no idea.
I'm only slightly concerned.
Slightly.
I've been relocated to Sanctuary against everyone's better judgment. Not my own, mind you. I never wanted to be here. I was perfectly content to live out my days in a non-standard living arrangement with 2 ceiling chairs I met at a bar fight. Oh, they're adorable. They barely speak any English. And if you have to ask what a ceiling chair is, I pity the life you've wasted. I should discuss the scroll-ophant in the room. The reason for my relocation was an elongated and systematically unpleasant torture at the hands of Jack's cronies. Roland and his well-defined pectoral muscles were kind enough to entrust the vault key with me after the awakening of the Destroyer, not to be confused with the Warrior. Seriously, those sound nothing alike. Oh, right, torture. I asked nicely on several occasions to take proper precautions against bacteria on the instruments, but it fell upon idiotic ears. As they cut into my flesh over and over, I would fade in and out of consciousness, and whisper to the ceiling chairs that it was going to be okay. Clark was afraid at first. His 4 legs trembled against the cold ceiling. But he knew he had to be strong for me. Then they went to work on his brother, Philippe. Philippe was so brave. He was so brave for me when the rotary saws began to ply his legs from his body. Clark cried out for his brother, even when one of the torturers inadvertently sat on him and muffled his cries. The last thing Philippe said before he passed on to the great wooden beyond was, "I love you, Patty. I love you." It's lonely here in Sanctuary. Sure, Clark prattles around on the ceiling, but it's hardly the same. Jack has taken so much from me. Jack has taken the only happiness I've ever had in his asinine quest for the warrior and more power. Revenge is as pointless as music, but on this occasion, I will allow myself the revenge. I will allow myself to aid in his downfall. Mark my words, Jack. You're going to die.
The eye I can see on your face is mediocre.
The chronicles of my torture. I shall warm up some cold cocoa and listen to these again.
Neat.
Hold it together.
Is that an indication for me to end the video or something?
Baby. Well, this is awkward. I look like a badass.
Yes, you do.
I know.
Stay calm.
I can't crawl away from this torture.
Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.
Nah, you better do what he says. He can take a rocket to the face. 3 of them.
Yeah, like this.
Mistake.
I was gonna say, you've made a grave mistake entrusting your life in my hands.
That's why I don't trust you, Ty.
Good choice.
Anyway, see you guys.
This is bouncy.
Very bouncy.
Bye.